A very good morning to Doctor. Today our group, which is Group 6, will present about the service blueprint of KFC. Good morning, Doctor. My name is Oh Chen, metric number 277245. Before the presentation, please let me introduce our member in advance. We are from Group 6. Our member consists of 5 members, which is Yusef Hamoli, metric number 276392, Chiu Jia-yi, 276457, Alvin Sim Jian-yang, 277330, Oh Chen, 277245, and the last one is Habibie Maryam binti Muhammad Yusuf, 277253. The presentation will consist of 5 sections, which is Introduction, Interview Outcome, Service Blueprint, Proposed Solution, and Conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. In this section, I will list out a few points that why we choose KFC for our assignment. First of all, KFC presently has over 25,000 outlets in over 145 countries and territories worldwide. The outlets of KFC is now located everywhere in Malaysia. KFC is also one of our favorite fast food restaurants since we were young. This study aims to examine the services offered by KFC Malaysia and suggest a new service to improve the quality of service that provided by KFC. The recommended service was chosen based on the customers' impressions of the service provided by KFC Malaysia. Furthermore, the approach utilized to offer a new service at KFC Malaysia consisted of conducting interviews with consumers who had previously used the service provided by KFC before. Our goal is to give KFC Malaysia a relevant new service to improve their current service. In order to achieve the goals, we have proposed a possible new service that KFC could implement in their services. The proposed new service we offer is based on the interview's outcomes. Next, I will continue with the interview outcomes. After interviewing the customer who had visited the KFC, the outcomes have been shown as the screenshot below. After we had conducted the interview with KFC customers, we have created a blueprint to show the service process of KFC. This is the result of service blueprint that we had created. From the interview that we had done, we have proposed a solution for KFC to encounter the issue involved. Based on the previous interview outcome, the ideal possible new service that could be implemented by KFC is introducing a new function called Order and Collect in their official apps. The establishment of this function can make KFC customers enjoy their meals in a much convenient way. KFC customers can order their meal, pay for it, and choose how they want to collect their order, all with the KFC apps. KFC customers that we had interviewed revealed their needs are not being responded in the expected time. So KFC could resolve this problem by introducing, because the customers can ordering and pay their meals in advance by using the new functions, Order and Collect. The figure next to me is the service blueprint where the KFC presented in their services. The physical evidence in the service blueprint included KFC signboard, parking slot, interior design, hostess stand, front desk staff, etc., the menu on the screen, name tag, cashier, chairs, tables, food trays, tissues, sauce pumps, boots, and staff uniforms. From the figure, the S is marked in the blueprint, which represents the potential bottlenecks where the slow delivery may occur for KFC during the service process. The potential bottlenecks include collect money or credit cards from the customers and preparing order. Next, any points in the interaction that will affect that have the potential to affect customer satisfaction is referred as fail points. The fail points of KFC is take orders from customers, which mark F in the service blueprint. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Alvin Sim Jian-yang, entry number is 27723. First, the KFC signboard which are frequently posted both side and outside of the restaurant. It might be attract the customer to enter the restaurant. The signboard itself might be claimed to have the ability to influence the customer behavior. Customer will realize their memory of the KFC while also making a new one when they view the signboard. In addition, the food tray, straw and sauce are also prepared. For the food tray, it can help the customer to carry their food to a table easily. Thus, the customer don't have worry if they could not bring everything at once. Plus, the sauce are given for free as a part of service also play a role. It experience to a customer so that they don't have to open the cup and drink directly from the cup, and also avoid the risk of the spilling the drink themselves or on the floor happens. Next, KFC implement of various standard operating procedure SOP such as mandatory check-in on the MySejahtera app for visitors and employees at the business premise. Customers who have visited KFC restaurant are required to scan the MySejahtera QR code before entering the KFC. Besides, customers with symptoms and temperature above 37.5 Celsius are not allowed to enter the restaurant. Following that, the on-screen menu are placed on the top of each ordering counter. As a result, sellers will have easy time deciding what who want to order while waiting in the line to place their order. After that, the customer place an order at the counter, pay and wait a few minutes for the order to be completed. When the order is ready, it brought to the customer or else who receive the food. After receiving the food, the customer either sit in the dining room or leave the restaurant with the food. The table and chair provide are significantly important for KFC as KFC as a premise that categorized as restaurant. Therefore, the table and chair can help customers to eat their food comfortable in their premise and spend their time in there. It and also to be a reason for a customer to be loyal to the brand because the service is given. It can influence the customer to come again. In addition, the food tray, straw and sauce are also prepared. For the food tray, it can help the customer to carry their food to a table easily. Thus, the customer don't have worry if they could not bring everything at once. Plus, the sauce are given for free as a part of service also play a role. It experience to a customer so that they don't have to open the cup and drink directly from the cup, and also avoid the risk of the spilling the drink themselves or on the floor happen. On the other hand, the sauce are also important, like KFC as they have fried food as a generally know the fried food tastes better with sauce, and also KFC use their own made sauce for the restaurant. Therefore, it can experience the customer to get only in KFC, so they will surely come again when they miss the taste and service provider. See the unified name tag by employee assist the customer in identifying an employee in the restaurant of an emergency. It can increase the customer trust in the service and brand by the requiring employee to wear a specific uniform and name tag. Hence, the customer will relax when they must point out an employee if they come to a situation where they need to help about something.
Thank you, Evan. This is Qiu Jiayi, and I'm going to present which is the potential bottlenecks and fail points in the blueprint. In my presentation, I will explain the topic in two parts. The first part is the potential bottlenecks in the blueprint, and the second part is the fail points in the blueprint. We will move on the first part, the presentation on potential bottlenecks in blueprints. First of all, we have to realize that the key problem of the bottlenecks is slow delivery. Normally, the following steps are the required for the completion of an order. First, choose food. Second, pay. Third, order in place. Fourth, preparation of the food. Fifth, the meal is served. Sixth, choose between dine-in or takeaway. Next, the second point I will mention is that the slow delivery is the result of a long ordering progress, which is usually happened. It's the inconvenience of paying by cash or credit card. When paying is made in cash, the need for change is not always responded immediately, or the need for too much change leads to confusion that affects the delivery time. On the other hand, successful credit card payments are dependent on no system errors, credit card faults, and forgotten passwords. When any of these things happen, the delivery time has been delayed. In addition, free diners take time to produce, and when it is involves special orders, it does have a potential to cause slow delivery. Next, we will move on the explanation of fail points in the blueprint. The point of failure is the result of the trouble faced in the process of receiving orders. First of all, common conflicts arise from a lack of cooperation and communication, which often leads to incorrect orders when meeting foreign customers who do not speak the same language. Although people usually use body language in such situations, however, the same body language might stand for the different meanings in different countries. It can easily lead to misunderstanding and conflicts. For example, when the Chinese try to indicate the food which they want with their index finger, this is extremely impolite to the pronunciation. Language is therefore seen as one of the points of failure. In addition, wrong order execution due to the external environment is also a point of failure. When faced meal times or water and power losses, the number of customers will be higher than usual, which will tend the result of mishearing. During sales, the volume of discounted items will be higher, and when there is a lack of staff, it is likely to result in customer requests being ignored. Therefore, order execution errors caused by job designations is also lead to failure points. Finally, trouble with delivery service can lead to a point of failure. So it is very important to double check that food are correctly equipped before they are sent. Especially in extreme weather, people prefer a delivery, and it is important to carefully check when orders are large to avoiding.
Hi, I'm Habibi Mariam binti Muhammad Yusuf and my metric number is 277253. So my part, I will explain about the possible solution or the alternative to address this potential problem areas in the KFC company. There are few possible solutions to improve the quality of services. One of the solutions is that customer can make their orders by using an application from KFC. The application also can be easily installed from Google Play on mobile phones. Therefore, by using application, it will help customers to choose their meals in less time without queuing at cashier to make their orders. Besides, the staff of KFC also will get a benefit by using an application because the order will be straightforward to them after the customer has submitted their orders and done the payment. In addition, using application also give a chance to the customer to make an online payment. This is because online payment is more convenient for customers to do a transaction for their orders, especially in large number of orders. After making an online payment, the order automatically will be sent to the KFC restaurant and the customer just need to wait their orders to be delivered to their home easily and safely. In contrast, if the customer want to cancel their order, the money will be refunded to them as soon as possible. Lastly, the customer also will be given an option for their meals whether to take away, dine in, or drive through. So it will help KFC to improve the quality of customer services and help to avoid slow and delay delivery to prepare booking orders for customers. If customers choose to take away their meals, they won't have to beat out of the crowd to get the table in the KFC restaurant. Meanwhile, if they choose to dine in, it will be more convenient for them to take a break while waiting for their meals and no cost of delivery. In addition, drive-thru also help customers to pay easily and pick up their meals quickly.
So hello everyone. Here we go to the last part, which is the conclusion. So situation analysis has been studied internally and externally, covering political, social, technological, economic, legal, environmental factors. So it is crucial or important to indicate the various aspects that affect the company. SWOT is the best method to stay close to accomplish this discussion objective. And each company, famous or not famous, developed, not developed, they know this, or they take care, or the difference, or the difference between developed or non-developed company is taking care, and they try to analyze these four factors, which are strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, their threats, and try to develop them, try to study them well, to know everything about their company. So yeah, in the interview outcomes, the reasons that attract customers to the company listed in the power of filling it well with the customers. Like KFC Malaysia, they have to make sure that the customers' packages has arrived safely to them, to their houses when they order online. If no, or if any damage has occurred to their package, they have to they will be able to have a new one. This is a good thing to do from KFC Malaysia, and also suggesting new brands and articles to the customers, through the websites, emails. They will be able to have new offers, surprises, like new things, surprises, as I said. This is what make the customers want to eat and want to have the surprises, and attract them to the company more. So the surprises and new offers are good for the company. In the service blueprint, the physical elements are essential and are stated on the KFC's signboard, menus, chairs, tables, food trays, straws, sauces, and staff uniforms, and are explained in details, emphasizing their value on the customer attraction and experience, and that makes the company professional. So I'm a person, when I want to eat in a restaurant like KFC, when I see like all the employees wear uniform, like all of them the same uniform, I feel comfortable when I go, and like I feel like I'm on a fancy restaurant. It's good feeling, and you feel like you are eating in a professional restaurant. When you see the menus, you see the staff, you see the table organized. So this would make the company professional, and you want to eat in the company. So it's good for them to have these things. Thank you.